Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jerri-ellen, and I appreciate the time you're taking out of your day to stop by my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a ground beef casserole. It's called Fisherman's Casserole, but I'm going to call it ground beef Fisherman's Casserole because just calling it Fisherman's Casserole might sound like there's fish in it or seafood, but it's not. It's just filling and delicious, and it's made with ground beef. Let me see. I have my ingredients all ready to roll, and I'm heating up my pan, my fryer. What do you call it? Oh my gosh. Electric skillet or fryer, whatever. Have some oil in here because I'm using real lean ground beef. Graham and I are definitely going to have leftovers because I usually do things with, if it calls for ground beef, I only usually use like a pound now for him and I. But I'm going to make the full recipe today. It's 2 pounds of ground beef. You can half the recipe if you like. I'm going to put some salt and pepper in there. Like a teaspoon of salt. And like a quarter of a teaspoon to a half a teaspoon of pepper. What a beautiful day. I was out with just a light sweater on, this t-shirt and a light sweater. It's like, what was it, -1? So nice and mild. Okay, I am adding a teaspoon of oregano. I have to do a little bit of a voiceover for just a few minutes of this video because the sizzling of the beef in the pan is really being annoying on the mic because I didn't put the little fluffy thing on my microphone to reduce the background noise, and it's just really kind of, being annoying. And there I just added a tablespoon of minced garlic, and I'm just mixing that through. Now I'm just going to add some veggies to the mix. I have a half a cup of a diced up medium carrot. I have a half a cup of diced up 1 rib of celery and a diced up onion. You can use any size of these as you wish. You can have a little less, a little more, or you can change them up to what you like to have. If you don't like celery, say, for example, you can use some bell pepper. Just dice up whatever veggies you're going to enjoy. And you can actually just use some frozen veggies in this. I have these in my the carrot and celery in my refrigerator, so I'm using that. This recipe I was reminded of from the cookbook of, I shared a recipe of cloud biscuits not long ago from a cookbook that I got at the thrift store. The cookbook is a community cookbook based out of the province of Ontario with many different recipes. And then I read this one and I said, oh man, it has been a while since I made a recipe like this, like the way that I did it in the past. I used biscuit dough. Like, you'll see, I'm going to give you some options to what to do. I'm just making a filling right now for this recipe. Delicious. Okay, the beef is cooked and the vegetables are tender. On to the next stuff. Okay, half a cup of corn. Like I say, anything that you don't want, you don't have to add it. I know I don't have to tell you that, but I just did. Half a cup of peas. This is optional too. I have a half a cup of these beans. The rest of them I froze for like for future chili or something. But a half a cup of beans that I rinsed off. Now get yourself a can of cream of soup. I'm using cream of mushroom, but you can use cream of chicken or cream of celery or whatever cream of mushrooms or whatever cream of mushroom soup you want, whatever cream of soup you want. Add that to the mix. This is going to be a thick filling, so you don't want to water down this filling too much, but you can rinse out your cans with a little bit of water. Then I am going to add some pizza sauce. It's just a 213 milliliter can, like 7-ounce can of pizza sauce, but you can use a marinara sauce, or you can use some squirts of ketchup if you like. You can use some tomato paste and a little bit of water. And the pizza sauce nice. It has some seasonings and stuff in it, and so does the cream of soup. So that's why I only added oregano, salt, and pepper, and garlic. And here's the cookbook that I was talking about, where I got this recipe from. The only difference is from this recipe, I used pizza sauce. They didn't. Okay, neighbors, I just having a slight interruption here. I am going to use Pillsbury crescent rolls for the crust of this. I'm also going to give you some options though. I picked up these crescent rolls back around just before Christmas because I was going to do on the channel some appetizers with it because it's been a while since I did a crescent roll recipe. But just so my fellow Canadians know, I picked up the Pillsbury crescent rolls. It was before Christmas. It wasn't in recent days. Okay? So, yeah. The Graham got me this slideshow picture frame. I love it. There's so many pictures on it. There's Casey and I just love it. So far, I put like over 100 pictures on it. I'm going to put more on it. I'll probably get a few hundred on it. That's a picture of when we went to the Three Religion Temple, like the Taoist temple. And that's Jerri-ellen at our trailer. Yeah. Back to it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some options. I have two tubes of this crescent roll. Now you can use 2 store-bought pie crusts, like 2 store-bought like the pastry for pie crust, or you can do what I normally do. I haven't bought these like since the last time I did a video with these in it, probably 2 years ago. But mostly what I do when I'm making this is I make my mom's biscuit recipe, or you can use like the biscuit recipe that I did here. I'll link both somewhere. And you make a biscuit batter, and you take half of it, and then you can press it into the bottom of this pan, 9x13, lightly greased. I'm going to take one of these, and press it through. Press it into the bottom of this pan. My oven is preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You can do this at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm doing mine at 350. It might take an extra few minutes, or it will take an extra few minutes. My hands are clean. Just press it out. It doesn't have to go up the sides. Another thing that you can do, neighbors, I know that some people like to put cheese on these type of dishes. So you can grate some cheese and put it on top of your filling before you put the top of the other part of the top crust on. There's a couple. The next one I'll make, I think I will make it with the biscuit recipe, like my mom's or the one that I just did, or some biscuit recipe, because I have another one in my head here that I know that oh my gosh, I know my husband likes. So I know I'll probably have to make it. sometime anyway. Probably in March, because March, this casserole month or something. Can't wait to share it. Neighbors, I just want to thank you again for being here, and I want you to know how much I do appreciate you all, and I do love you all. And there's sometimes a lot of uncertainty in this world, but I can say for certain that I care about all of you. And I hope that you're having a fabulous day. I really, really do. And I'm going to pop it in the oven and set my timer. I have a spoiler alert. This is wonderful. I forget the last time I made this, and last time I made it with the biscuit dough, like I said, whenever I made it in the past, and that's really good, and this is really good, and I hope you get a chance to make it. It took my oven about 30 minutes, maybe a bit more, for it to get a nicely brown, depending on what temperature you're cooking it at. It could be anywhere between 20 to 35 minutes, but it's absolutely delicious. I'm going to cut it open so you can see the inside of it, and I'm going to plate some up. Graham is walking in the door. We're going to get ready to eat. I'm going to throw together a little salad to go with this. And anyway, there is I cut a piece and I put it on a plate, so I don't know where that clip is at, but that's what it looks like inside. There's the little plate over to the side there. I hope I'm going to show it to you. Oh, yes, I am. See, and I flipped over a little piece so you can see the bottom there, and it's nicely browned on the bottom, and it's very, very tasty. Please come back again. Peace, love, and God bless. Love you all.